Welcome back. Welcome back. Uh, in the last video, I told you in this video we're talking about how to create sign-up forms that help us collect leads and aweber. Okay, that's what we are exactly what we're gonna be talking about in this video. That's what I'll be showing you how to do. Okay, so without wasting any time, to create a sign-up form is very easy. It's very easy. All you have to do is first, under this current list, you need to select the list that you want to work on, want to create a file sign-up form that works with it. So with among these three lists now, or say you have more than these three lists, you will see all the lists that you have here when you click on this drop down. Okay, so you select the list. So let's say we want to create it under fidelity. You select fidelity. Okay, you select fidelity list, and then we can then click on sign up forms and then create that form under the fidelity list so that they can work together. Okay, so this current list that shows here shows you the list that you are. So information about this list is kind of what it will be showing you under here, so make no mistake about that. So it's loading here. Let's give it time. Network. So for you to actually create a form, all you have to do, like I said, is to make sure you are in the list that you're working on, and then you also have to, the next thing you do is just to click on this button upwards here that says sign up forms. Okay, you click on it, and then it will take you to the place that you say create your sign up form. Okay, so it's opening, it's loading. Okay, it's loaded now. Then you scroll down, you can see the button that says create a sign up form. Then at the right hand side here, you can also read up some certain things. That if you get lost or you want to learn more, you can know what a sign up form is. According to this definition, simply use a sign up form to collect subscribers into your list. Okay, that's the information. That's what is simply a sign up form means. You can read more from here. You can also know how to design your sign up form, how to add sign up form to your website, and then do the testing. So these are all information that you can read off from here, which aweber makes available for you. So aside that, the next thing that you want to do is to create your sign up form. Is just to click on this blue button that says create a sign up form. Okay, if you click on it, it will take you to now the form generator where you can generate your form. Okay, so it's loading. Let's give it time to load, then I'll show you how to go about doing exactly that. It's loading. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, so here is it. So to create a form, to create a sign up form, you have some templates available here. Okay, some already made available templates. That's form templates. You can select anyone you want here, or you can create your own form from scratch. Okay, these are all pre-made forms created by aweber or made possible by aweber. So you can select any of them, or you can from scratch create your own form by scrolling down, and then you can see a form here that's already by default created by aweber. So let's say this, as you can see from this form has two form fields, these spaces you can type in, that you can use this now to collect just two information, the name and email. So what if you want to collect phone number too? How do you do that? The simple thing you have to do is just to come here and then click on, by the left hand side there you see a button that says, that reads create a new custom field. You click on it, and then here you can name it. It has given us the new custom field, but then we don't want it to say new custom field. We want to say something like email or name, or be specific or what you are using it to collect. So let's name that, for instance, let's name it phone number. Let's say we want to collect phone number, join. You name it phone number. Okay, that's what you want to name. If you type in the name you want to give the form, you just click on next. Okay, that's now phone number, and then it has the label is now phone number. You can also collect, you can also check this form now, you can make it to be any other thing, like radio form field. Radio form field is it's a form field that somebody can actually click on, and then they select a single choice. That's it, doesn't have multiple choice. But a boss that selects boss has multiple choice answers, and then anybody can select multiple choices from the available options. Let's say a radio option can be, are you a male or female? They can select only male or female. They can't select more than, or the both of them. That's radio single choice. Then let's say you want to say which color do you prefer, and you have variations of, let's say, red, blue, violet, purple, green. That's multiple choice. So let's say they want two things, and then they want two colors. With multiple choice select box button, they can select more than one choice. Like they can select green, they can select blue. That's what is called a multiple choice select box form field. That's, you can make this form field now to be select box or single box or test input. That's test input is a form field that collects text. Then test area is also the same thing, like similar thing to test input. That's, they can type in informations they want you to send across to you there. Then you can also collect this as dates using your phone. Okay, so these are things, but then want this to be saved as phone number, so we leave it at phone number. Just type in phone number, and then it will become phone number. That's what you are using it to, so that when somebody types in the phone number here, it will now segmented under phone number category. Okay, then if they type in their email address too, they will be categorized under email too. Then if they type in their name, they will also be placed under names. Okay, then another thing you can do is you can delete a form by bringing your cursor on the form field, and then if you bring your cursor on the form field, you can see delete comes up here. You can click on it. That's by bringing your cursor, that's a mouse, on this form field. Now it brings up two options. You see there is pen icon here, and then the delete icon beneath. You can click on delete, and this form field will go, or you can click on the pen icon there, and then edit. Let's say this first name, you want to make it full name. You want to collect full name. That's first name and last email. What you have to do is to click on first and last name, and then you see it's now collecting two things. But then we don't want that. What we want to just collect is just first name, or full name rather. So that's what you want to collect here. They can type in any name they have. You can type in it all in there. Okay, then you can also make this form required. Required means, making a form field required means if somebody fills out email and phone number and they don't fill out this name, once this required is marked or is checked, okay, they cannot submit this form successfully. When they try to submit it, they'll get an error message that says this form is required, fill it. Okay, but if you unmark this required showing beneath here now, that means if somebody should fill two form fields and then doesn't fill the last one, they can also successfully send this form to you, and then it will process. So you have to know the information that are most important to you and make them required. Then the ones that you can forfeit, that you don't really need, you can make them unrequired. You can make everything also required, whichever one you want. Okay, come to the to email, click on, you can see, okay, you can also edit the email. You can say your email that by pressing your cursor there and then typing your email. That's what this thing will now say. So you scroll down, come to phone number. You see phone number is not required. It's not, the required is not checked, but you want phone number. What you have to just do now is just click on check that required button, radio pause button, and then it will now become required, and you click on save. Okay, that form has been created now. Okay, this form, simple form that you can use to collect information from your audience, depending on the kind of information you want, is actually there now. So these font styles, you can also select, change them from here. This Vadana now, there's a font style. These form field are labeled is using Vadana font style. Then the size, the font size is 12. Border is this border you are seeing. You see, can also increase the border or reduce it. Background is black. You can change it to any color you want. Okay, so that's simply how to format the form. Okay, create and format a form. So once you have created this and then you are done with this, the next thing you want to do is to save this form. We've not done creating the form, but then want to save it and then go to step 2. Click on save, and then this form will be saved. And then we scroll down and then go to step 2. Under step 2, that's where you do your settings to that form. Settings to the form means when somebody clicks on submit on that form, that somebody fills out that form and then clicks submit, where do you want them to go from there? Or first you start from the form name. You can give the form a name. Let's say fertility form. Also name it the way you can differentiate the forms by others that you'll be creating in subsequent time as you're doing your email marketing. Okay, so we've named it now as fertility form. Then thank you page. Thank you page, you already know what thank you page is. Thank you page is a page you want people to visit as soon as they submit their information to you. I feel like they fill it out in the form and then clicks on submit. The next page they see, maybe the thank you page or registration completion page, whichever one you want them to land after filling out the form. This is what you want to select here under this thank you page. But if you want them to like be shown a form, a page that's aweber has made available, that also is a thank you page actually, you can also leave it at basic version. You can leave it as it is by default now, basic version. That means once people fills out their form and clicks on submit, they will be shown that page. Okay, but then if you want a customized one, what you need to do is to click on this drop down menu button there, and then select custom page. Select custom page, that's the third option there, or be the fourth option. Then if you click on custom page now, you see it's now giving you option of entering a URL link. That's where you now put your URL link by typing it out or copying and pasting it there. Let's say you have the next page you want them to visit is cnn.com/thankyou. Okay, you type in that in there. In order not to make mistake and then the form doesn't work or process properly, you just visit the page that you want them to visit and then copy the link and then just paste it here so that you don't make mistake. So any mistake you make is to make the form not to show the correct page properly. Okay, then there's another thing that aweber features, which is the already subscribed page. If somebody has already subscribed to your list, that's they see your adverts promoting, let's say, a lead magnet, and then they're interested, they fill out that form and then they join your list, let's say fertility list. Okay, and then maybe their advert is shown to them again, they see it, and then maybe they forgot that they've actually subscribed before. They now click on it. If they try subscribing again when they've subscribed before, aweber will not allow that. It will show them, to redirect them when they fill out their form, their details, and then click on submit. it will redirect them to a page called a subscribed page, to inform them that, oops, you've actually subscribed to this page, you've actually subscribed to this list, rather, you cannot subscribe again, something like that. Okay, so that is the basic version. If you leave this basic version now under this already subscribed page, that's what it will show them, a page that says something like what I just made mention. Or if you don't want to be for them to be shown, that's those people who have actually subscribed before, you don't want them to be shown the basic version provided by aweber. All you have to do here is to click on the drop down menu again and then select the custom page. Then you can type in the page that you've designed that maybe informs people that they've actually subscribed before, to be shown there, so that any person that subscribed and tried to subscribe the second time, aweber will show them that page that you've selected here. Okay, or you can go back and leave it at basic version. Okay, so lastly, the next thing you want to do here is to click on show advanced settings. Let me show you what's on that show advanced settings. Once you click on the show advanced settings, it brings you up to this place. Okay, add, you can track, and then start on message. Start on message, this is where you, let's say you have an automated email setup, like say 7 days email series that you want people who submit their information into this form that you are creating to automatically get. Here is where you select that this option of welcome message, first follow up, so that they can get the first follow up message, the start on message, that's what it's called. If you want them to not get any follow up series, you want them to be sent only a broadcast message, you can select the second one there that says no follow ups, only broadcast. That's broadcast is what you'll be sending to those people who signs up this form. But if you want to like let there be trigger to an automation, which I'll be showing you in subsequent videos how to set it up, you select the welcome message follow up here, which is by default. Okay, and this pass form data for data to thank you page, you can leave this blank. Okay, you don't need this. So after doing that, the next thing you want to do is to click on save your form again. You want to save these changes, the format, and then go to the last step in creating your form, which is go to step 3. Then under this step 3 now, your form has already been created, it has been designed and created. It's not now how to install it and where to install it. Okay, so there are 3 options here. You can install this form yourself, which is the first option, or you can send this code, the form code, to a web designer to help you install. Okay, and then the third option is you can use your form as a landing page. Okay, so then the first one I want us to do here, which I expect if you have a website, which is what you'll be going for, is the first option, which is to say I will install my form. If you click on it now, aweber will provide you to the code so that you can install it yourself. If you don't want that, you can click on this one. It's also give you the code you can send or email to your web developer that can help you set it up, or you can use it as a landing page. So let's click on the first option. Okay, clicking on the first option, you see what we have here. It's now giving us the form code. What the form code is giving us is there are 2 types of form codes. You have the JavaScript snippets. I'm not a coder, I'm not a developer, I can't explain really what that snippet really means, but people who understand it goes by that. Okay, but then that's not what I want us to do. Then one I want to show you how to do, which is what is very easy to do, is to click on the raw HTML version. You want to get the raw HTML version of this form, not the JavaScript. So you click on it and then it will give you the raw HTML version. Okay, that's the raw HTML version you are looking at now. Once you click on it and then you see the option, then you click on it and it gets highlighted. All of them will be highlighted once you click on it, and then you can right click and then copy. You can copy that code and then go to your website where you have created your sign up opt-in page. Okay, let's say this is your page, your opt-in page, and you have an opt-in form. You know, an opt-in page is made up with an opt-in form. Let's say a headline, opt-in form, and every other thing, information you want. Let's say this is that page now, the opt-in page you design on using Insta Builder. That's if Insta Builder is what you are using, or any page builder that you are using. Okay, you come on this form now. You want to process this form using that information that we got from aweber, so that both of them will be interlinked, so that anybody who fills this opt-in form on our opt-in page can be, the information they provide there can be collected automatically by aweber platform automatically. Okay, so what you have to do, the form we created on aweber has 3 form fields, but this one now by instabuilder is just 2. So we want to first make it 3 and then process it using that code we copied. So to make this three form fields, to multiply it 3 or increase it to 3 form fields, all you have to do is to click on the form and then click on this edit configuration. After you click on the edit configuration, it pops out this right hand options here. Okay, the next thing you now need to do is to click on opt-in form fields. When you click on that, the next thing you do is to click on manage fields. You see, it's just 2 fields here. Then you want to add another field by clicking on just this green button. This green button now, once you click on it, it has a 3rd opt-in form field. Then we name it accordingly, so that we name it something like opt-in phone or opt-in number, anything you want to name it. Follow the pattern, opt-in phone. Then you can come on the label. The label is what that form field will say, so that people understand what it is for or what it stands for. So under that, you now type in phone number or your phone number, anyone you prefer. So once you make that, you can also make it required by clicking this small box icon under required there. You click on it and then it will make required. So once you've done that, the next thing you need is to save. What we've actually done here now is that we've added a 3rd opt-in form. That's if we are using the 3 form fields. But if it's 2, we don't need to go through this process. So click on save. Once you click on save, the next thing you want to do is to now go back and go to opt-in form HTML code. When you go there, you now paste that code we copied from aweber. This code you copied here, this is where you now come and paste it under your instabuilder or any page that you are using, how they process their own. So when you paste it there, the next thing you need to do is to scroll down and then click on process. Once you process now, this code will be injected onto this opt-in page automatically, so that this opt-in form now is working together with that of the one on aweber. So what we basically did now is that we integrated this form using aweber. We connected both of them together. So aweber, any information, if you save this page now by clicking on this save button here, this button, anywhere somebody sees this form and then fills out their form, fills out their details rather, aweber will collect that information they fill out here. You have successfully connected both of them to work together. So that's actually how to create a sign-up form and then process it using aweber. Okay, that's how to create sign-up forms and process it on your website. Okay, so that's basically that. So once you've done that, the next thing you just do is just to click aside, and then remember it's on this list that we created this sign-up form. So this sign-up form is connected with this. If it's not this list that we want to create a sign-up form to work with, we basically select the one that we want before creating this form. So what this means that anybody now who fills out that form we integrated now will be added to the fertility list test. There's another way to connect it to fertility list test, which I'll show you later, but that's basically how to do it. It's integrated first to the list, the fertility list test, and then integrated to aweber. So that is it. So thanks so much for watching. In the next video, let's talk about how to create emails. That's what we'll be talking about in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.